Welcome to your daily Scrum. Professional Scrum trainers Ryan Ripley and Todd Miller. Todd, what's up?
What's up? That's our new thing. What's up? I was just gonna try to say welcome, but I guess we'll just stick with the signature "What's up" opening.
Welcome, friends. All right, we have a fun one today, Todd. I'm a business analyst or a BA, and I'm not sure where I fit in on a Scrum team. What should I do? Wow, how many times have we seen these different types of roles? Whether it's project manager, business analyst, tester, front-end developer, back-end developer, they all kind of, when Scrum starts happening at an organization, they all start asking where they fit, right? And I think this is a really good question. Like, as a business analyst, where do we go? Like, what have you seen?
Yeah, you're on a Scrum team, right? So if you're asking this question, you're probably being put on a Scrum team, or maybe you're seeing Scrum around the halls of your organization and it's just beginning or hearing these things. This note, as the Scrum Guide says, Scrum teams are cross-functional, meaning the members have all the skills necessary to create value each sprint. And Scrum Guide 2020, Scrum teams are responsible for increment delivery, aren't they, Ryan? So you're a member of that team. You're a member of this team. And what can you do? What can you do now for this sprint's work or for future sprints work, as you're thinking maybe a little bit forward and working with the product owner on the product backlog to ensure the team's success?
Yeah, and I think it's important to realize that Scrum is a series of accountabilities, especially from the people perspective. And a developer, developers are expected to create plans for a sprint and the sprint backlog. They instill quality by adhering to a definition of done. They're adapting their plans regularly, daily, in fact, towards their sprint goal, and they hold each other accountable. I think BAs are capable of all four things here listed.
100%.
And so I don't actually see a direct need for a business analyst to change what they do. I think they can be a fully integrated, contributing, awesome member of a Scrum team on day one, depending on the needs of the team and the domain and the work and all those things being a good fit, right? I've had many situations where I've been a Scrum Master or even in a leadership position with Scrum teams where the BAs, they would partner with product owners and work together. Because look, the product owner role is huge. We've talked about this many times. BAs can assist on certain areas of agile product management. Yeah. Or BAs can partner with testers and they can find great ways to test and break and work on the product to make sure the definition of done is being upheld. BAs can partner with the programmers, the people writing the software or creating the products, right? Yeah. It doesn't have to be software. We've seen fighter jets and logistical systems and all sorts of other great things, race cars and transmissions and all sorts of cool things built. But I think having the BA skill set working in tandem with all of the other necessary skill sets, that's just normal business to us.
Yeah. Can I give a word of caution?
Sure.
So I couldn't agree more. I've been a product owner where I have I've done some delegation to business analysts over product backlog management. However, you don't want to become an information funnel between the product owner and the other developers, right? You do not want to do that. Oftentimes I'll see that happen. So we want to enable that communication between the product owner and development team members, because ultimately, if you can't go on vacation if you're the one managing that relationship. I think that you can enable it by helping to make sure that the product backlog items are very clear, right? That's exactly it. Warning: do not become the proxy PO. Yes, and we see this a lot, don't we?
Yeah, we see where the business analyst slips into that proxy PO role, and now that's something for a Scrum Master to go in and solve. And so we don't want that. But what we're after for the BA, I think the BA skill set fits beautifully on many Scrum teams. I think you are a full-fledged contributor on day one, and now it's a matter of sitting down with your team, the team that you're on, and learning and figuring out and exploring different ways for you to be a contributing member. And that's true for everybody, whether it's a developer, a BA, a project manager, whether it's all of these different awesome people coming together. We have to sort that out. So welcome to Scrum. We hope that the business analysts out there enjoy it. You are welcome. As Gunther Verheyen likes to say, the house of Scrum is a large and welcoming one. So welcome to Scrum, and yeah, we hope you get a lot out of it.
Yeah, let us know how you're making out. Let us know what you're doing out there. Leave us some comments in here. Ask us some questions.
Yeah, if you're a business analyst, what's the scariest part about joining a Scrum team? Right? What was it that gave you a little that got the heartbeat going a bit? And how did that work out? We'd love to hear about that in the comments.
Yeah.
Leave us your questions. Ryan at agileforhumans.com, Todd at agileforhumans.com, or you can leave us a question in the comments. We'll check those out too. We'd love to hear what's on your mind, and who knows, maybe your question will show up on a future edition of Your Daily Scrum.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the podcast so that you know when the latest episodes get released. Check out our book, Fixing Your Scrum, Practical Solutions to Common Scrum Problems. Available now. You can find it on Amazon, or check out agile4humans.com to check out other places you can pick it up. Check out our socials for everything coming up, whether it's classes or other great things that we're up to. Thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.